Hello, beautiful people. My name is Monique, and today I'm talking about Wallbanger. So, Wallbanger is a girl named Caroline. Caroline, she just moved into a building, an apartment, and the way that she found the apartment by a boss. Her boss used to live on that apartment, and her boss bought the apartment. And her boss got a brand new apartment, a lot bigger. She told Caroline, hey, do you want my apartment? And her boss and her are like best, I don't want to say best friends, but they're very close friends. And almost everybody have a big crush on a boss husband because he's so handsome and all that. So her neighbor, in the beginning she didn't hear anything, and all of a sudden Caroline hear banging on a wall, and then in the beginning she didn't know where it was, and then she kind of put two and two together. Behind her a bedroom by the wall, and that her neighbor's bedroom, so her neighbor have company, and so she was like, okay, I didn't let it go. He had somebody, whatever. I didn't let it go. It only that one night. That one night becomes a second night, and a third night, and then all of a sudden everything stops. And then she like, good, no more banging. I could finally go to sleep and everything. So it been about a week since banging. All of a sudden, a week go by, they were banging again. Now, she got pissed. And she got so pissed that she banged on her door that went to go knocking and say, dude, no more banging. I need to go to work the next day. So she does, and here's the thing. She wearing a pink nightgown. Like a laundry pink nightgown. Now that is like a big part of the book too. The pink nightgown. Because when she was banging the door, she wearing a nice sexy nightgown because she needed to wash, and she didn't have time to go wash, so she had to wear like a lingerie. So when she wearing that pink lingerie, and then be like, hey dude, like cut it out, so I need to go to bed, can you like calm down? And he got pissed because she is listening, but the walls are very, very thin where they live. So he don't realize that you could listen to other people things, and they become like enemies for a good while. And they hate each other. Now, Caroline told her friends that his nickname is Wallbanger. He don't know what the name is. Now Simon, the guy name is. Now right there, we don't really know what his name is until later on. Now Simon told his friends that a girl who came knocking, and her name is Pink Naigo. So that way her nickname is Pink Naigo. So one night, Caroline had to go to a party. And the party, a boss is throwing a big party. So when she go to that party, who she finds there? Wallbanger. So they kind of have a big fight. And her friends say, that Wallbanger, and his friends say that Pink Night. So they have a little fight. And then they are like, okay, they make it even, and they call it a truce. No more fighting, no more this. Okay, that they agree to that. So they become friends, really good friends. No more fighting, no more nothing. They become really good friends. And as they becoming friends, they started to build a good relationship, a friendship relationship. Nothing more. Because their friends and her friends got together. So when they got together, of course, everybody, they can't really hide each other. The neighbors and other best friends are dating each other. So it's very, very good. You do hear about his past a little bit because his parents died. And I didn't tell you how they died, but they died a long time ago. So you do hear about his past, and you do hear about his job, what he does for a living. And then, so during that time, they built a relationship, and she kind of want to date him, and it did a good but. And then there is something about O, I did put it like that. She have the O that she can't, get. So I did put it like that. So this is a 5 out of 5. I don't want to give it a 5. I didn't give it a 4 because it's very funny on some parts. And the cat, she had a cat named Kybe, and the cat is very funny. She wrote it very funny on the book, and it's very good. And the cat hate guys. For some reason, it hate guys. So in the very end, they do get together, and then they kind of agreed, then talk it out. That, okay, so what are we? Are we boyfriend or girlfriend? Are we, they're seeing each other, like, what are we? So then both agreed that they want to date each other. Now, Simon don't really date because he travels a lot. And because he traveled, the women on his life don't really like that because he's not really around. But Caroline don't really care. She likes to be alone. She really does. And for the first time, they both get each other like, hey, she likes to be alone, but not completely alone. And Simon can actually go and work and come back, and knowing that she could be back home every time when he come back, they make it so easy to build that friendship into that relationship. It is so good. Like I said, I didn't give it a full stars because it is very funny, and I think you should pick up because compared to Beautiful Bastard it is funny, yes, but they don't really have. Then Beautiful Bastard do have that banter that everybody likes. The fight even though these do fight in the very beginning, the same way like Beautiful Bastard does, but they one is more, they one is more like comedy wise, they is more funny wise. If I would say to to pick a movie almost like this, I would say like It Complicated. Even though they don't have that same complication, but you get the same funniness and the laugh by It Complicated. You get the same feeling, like the same laugh. It is a good book. Yeah, so this is my last book for April. Yeah, so this is my last book for April. Tomorrow I am going to film my TBR for May. So if you see my Amazon haul, I got one book, and that book didn't be for May. So yeah, and I think I probably didn't read book 2, but I have book 2 for that one, so I probably will read book 2 for next month. So yeah. So like I said, I'll first read. Go pick it up. I really like it. So I got my Goodreads Instagram link down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.